Hey man, I know you're a pretty big coffee guy and I actually found this coffee online and I really want you to try it. Yeah, sure, no problem man, I'll be happy to try it. You know me, I do love my coffee. So yeah, here you go. Just have a little taste and tell me what you think about it. I mean, it's alright. It tastes like regular coffee. I'm sorry if I got your hopes up or something. It's alright, don't worry, man. I just found it online and I just thought you'd want to try it. No, but now that you mentioned it, to be honest, this is pretty bad coffee. Like, it tastes like shit. Not gonna lie. Anyways, what type of coffee is this anyway? Man, you are so good at this. This is why you're my coffee guy. You're absolutely right. It's shit. What? Today I'm talking about one of the world's most expensive coffees out there, which is Kopi Luwak from Indonesia. You see, an average cup of coffee costs around $5, give or take, but Kopi Luwak on the other hand costs around $35 to $100 per cup. I know, absolutely crazy. That's like eating your money, digesting it, and then shitting it all out. But then again, I'm not one to judge. So what exactly is Kopi Luwak and why is it so expensive? So Kopi Luwak is also known as poop coffee. And yes, you heard me correct. I said poop coffee. So looking at its name, Kopi actually means coffee and Luwak is actually the animal that provides the poop for said poop coffee. Luwaks are also commonly known as Asian civet cats and they kind of look like this. A mix between a mongoose and a raccoon. And if you don't know what a mongoose is, don't worry, I had to Google what a mongoose is before this because I didn't know what it looked like. So yeah, they look like a mix of mongoose and raccoon and they are native to South and Southeast Asia. Now the special thing about Kopi Luwak and its price actually comes down to how it's made. You see, even though Kopi Luwak is called poop coffee, there isn't actually any poop in it. What? There's no poop? Oh my god, I can't believe you've done this. You've lied to me. Where's the poop? I've come here for the poop and you tell me there's no poop anymore? What the fuck? Alright, calm down. I know you came here for the poop and don't worry, poop still does play a big role in how it's made. So for Kopi Luwak, it all starts at the coffee plant, which have these little things called coffee cherries. And inside these cherries is what we want, which is the seeds, or what you might know it as, which is coffee beans. So a little fun fact, technically coffee beans aren't actually beans. They're more of seeds that kind of look like beans. That's why they call coffee beans. Congratulations, your life is a lie. So typically how you would get coffee from these beans is that you would first collect them, then you would dry them, then you would roast them. Hey, you stupid ass bean. You're so stupid. And then you would grind them up, and then that's how you get ground coffee. You see, the process for Kopi Luwak is pretty similar, but the civet cat actually plays a big role in the collection part, where you collect all the beans. Now you see, civet cats actually like to eat these coffee cherries from the coffee plant, and it can be said that the civets actually choose the ripest ones because they would want to find the most delicious one and eat it for themselves. So for example, they'll be in the forest and be like, wow, I am a civet cat and I like coffee cherries. I'm going to find some coffee cherries. Oh, what is this? A coffee cherry. Wow, this is a ripe one. I like this very much. I will eat this. Nom 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 nom. That was delicious. Did I forget to mention that I'm a civet cat? So yeah, that's what happens. Also, just to clarify, what I did just now was reenactment. Civet cats don't actually speak English. So after eating the coffee cherries, you see the seeds don't actually get digested and they just pass through, and then when they poop it out, it actually comes out as whole. So the poop actually looks like this. It's a big log with the seeds as whole still attached to it. Wow, so when a civet cat is constipated and doesn't digest things, it's praised, but when I do it, it's wow SK, have some more fiber. Wow SK, why don't you drink some more water? Wow SK, why did you clog the damn toilet again? So after collecting the seeds, the coffee producers will then wash away all the poop and then make coffee as usual. So what is so special about the civet cat eating and pooping out all the seeds? Well, it can be said that when the civet cat actually eats the seeds, a natural fermentation actually happens in its gut, and this fermentation supposedly makes the coffee less acidic and less bitter. And if you pair that with supposedly the riper seeds, you should end up with a very premium tasting coffee. So a great question is, what does this coffee actually taste like? Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depends on how you look at it, well, it is reported that this coffee actually just tastes like regular coffee. And some even say like cheap coffee that you would just find regularly. And well, this leads me to my next point on why you shouldn't be drinking this coffee and why you shouldn't be supporting the Kopi Luwak industry as a whole. You see, Kopi Luwak was initially made just as an afterthought. Wild civets will just be running around and pooping everywhere, and then people will just collect the seeds and make coffee for themselves. But as usual, money then came into the picture, and coffee producers then saw the opportunity to sell this idea of a premium tasting coffee that was made using this very rare process. So as demand started to rise and people were willing to pay loads and loads of money for this Kopi Luwak, well, supply also had to rise. So in typical fashion of every major industry built on profit, well, ethics was thrown right out the window. So for the Kopi Luwak industry to thrive, basically civet cats are kept in small cages and basically force-fed coffee cherries. This is terrible because one, they're supposed to be running around like wild civet cats, and two, most of the civets don't even survive for that long because they're just mostly being fed coffee cherries and nothing else. So they become too weak and just die. People have been trying to stop the Kopi Luwak industry for quite a while now, and that's why it's considered a tourist trap in Indonesia, because many coffee producers are still trying to sell this idea to people who visit. So if you are a decent human being, I hope this information will stop you from ever trying this coffee. I have never tried it before, I never will, and I hope you do the same. So yep, that is all on the famous cat poop coffee. Please don't go picking up your own cat's poop and trying to make coffee from it, because that will not work. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. That is all from me. Thank you for watching, and bye.